Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching. I have to say, before we get started, you might hear some background noise because no one tells you that when you work at home, no matter what time of day you choose to record a video, someone will decide on that day that that's when they have to do yard work. And that yard work tools are the loudest tools maybe on the planet. So, I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. But I am here today to talk about the August Silk and Sonder, to move from July, to show you what July looks like, and to move into August. And I will show you also what August looked like with Silk and Sonder in 2020 and 2021. So if that interests you, please stick around. Let's start with what July ended up looking like. So this is the July Silk and Sonder. The quote was inspire, or the theme was inspire. So I did a little bit of decorating the monthly calendar. I love this layout. I love decorating it. This I think really turned out quite cute. So I'm going to do that with you today in the August one. Then there's August and September, so I'm actually going to use this to complete the August one. I may have some additional things I need to look at my calendar for. My June reflections, and now you're going to see that there's a bunch of them here in the front that I didn't really use. So I didn't use the July intentions. I haven't found ways. I did track my mood for a really long time, and I found it really helpful, and I found a lot of power from that. But once I kind of got that done, it stopped being as meaningful for me. So I've stopped doing that for a while, but it's there if I want to pick it back up. Same thing with the habit tracker. Like, this had worked really well for me for a while. But I think what I really just need to own up to is that I don't do anything really well daily, other than brush my teeth. Yeah. And use some floss. Obviously, sleep. Like, there are things that I do on a daily basis, but I'm just not really, like, the moment I tell myself I have to do something every day is kind of the moment where I all of a sudden don't want to do it anymore. And as beautiful as this tracker is, I don't think there's any tracker that's quite beautiful enough to make me want to use it consistently. So I have tried, like, being okay with backdating. I've tried a bunch of different things, but for this season of my life, I think I'm going to let the habit tracker go. The sleep tracker, which I'm going to use as an exercise tracker, so I'll show you that. Gratitude log. I have an actual gratitude journal, which I haven't shown on this channel for a while, but that's why you don't see anything here. My inspiration letter, I wrote this and gave it to someone, so I didn't write it in here because I didn't want to have to rip this out. But then you'll see I really like the prompts in the front. So there's some inspiration prompts, inspiration moment, which I didn't do. There's this beautiful coloring, which I should do but haven't done. My favorites, always love these things. I love to see what people's favorites are. And again, here's another inspiration tracker, which is nice, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to use it. And then we did this nice little maze. This was nice. This really did. I used it to kind of calm myself down one day, so I really enjoyed that. And then shout out to Kit Kat. She commented on this month's riddle, and she got it right. So the riddle says, what word in the English language does the following? The first two letters signify a male. The first 3 letters signify a female. The first 4 letters signify a great man, while the entire word signifies a great woman. What is the word? And Kit Kat said heroine, and that is the correct answer. So much, kudos to you. I think, Kit Kat, if you listen to this, reach out to me, and I will get you some sort of little prize, be that stickers or a spread if you want one. So reach out to me. We'll get that done for you, because that was super fun. The expense tracker, which I do not use. I have a different type of tracker. Then this was mainly June, excuse me. So you're going to see I didn't use this week. I was actually on a cruise. And then you actually saw me decorate this, but I was still on the cruise this week and I didn't use it. So you can see I did tell myself where I would be on the cruise. Did a little using it, but I didn't fill out these things. And I only filled this out. But it was so fun. I loved this 4th of July theme. I just think it's really pretty. Then I did do the currently page. So that was fun. And then the next week was, I think, a Disney spread. So we got my Disney theme going on. Can't go wrong with Disney. Then a summer reading theme for the next week. This little Hermione cracked me up. And this like traveling bookstore. Love it. Reading is my favorite. That is so true. And then lastly, my fruit theme for this week, as I record this video on Wednesday. So much fun, so cute. And then just my practice. So that is what July ended up looking like. So then we're going to move into August. But before I discuss what August of this year is, so this is August 2022. The word is replenish. I wanted to show you what the last 2 years of Silk and Sonder have looked like in August. All right, so in August of 2020, the word was affection. 2021, the word was desire. And we'll just quickly go through these. You can see some of the differences in the layouts and what is the same and how much I was using it. So this was my first year. This was like my second month of, well, third month? Yeah, early months of having the mood tracker. I thought I would do like these colors and that would tell me, and then I decided to just write them out in the colors. I was doing pretty well on the habit tracker at that time. My affection log, my affection machine. This is the one form of tracker I do really, really love, when they have like a little gumball machine. Practicing affection. So you can see I was really using this first part. And even coloring at that point. Look at that. I think I'd gotten some new colored pencils specifically for this. Then I was tracking my books through trackers. I tried to use the expense tracker just on purchases that I had made. You can see it didn't go very far. And then I started to get into decorating, but I wasn't really sure how I was going to be using it at this time. This was a tracker for posting on Instagram. This is a tracker for posting for my job. And now you can see I started to get into what it would look like if I did maybe planning the day, if I used these this grid to plan out my day in kind of an hourly format. I do miss this format right now. the currently used to be across from the notes, and you'll find that in this year, the currently is always across from a quote. And this is beautiful, don't get me wrong. I just really loved this blank space because you'll see there were months where I like decorated this space based on my currently. I really enjoyed that. So I missed this page. And then you can see that I, was still kind of figuring out how I wanted to decorate this page, how I wanted to use it. There's another place for habit trackers here, which I have gotten away from using. Yeah, it's just kind of fun, kind of practicing, seeing what I like, what I don't like. This was early in the game. All right. So that was 2020. Then a year went by, and we'll see now how I was doing things. All right, we have the reflections, we have the intentions, so I was still doing those. This is kind of a fun way to track my mood. I think this really came out pretty. Still doing pretty well with the habit tracker. Again, this is not a sleep tracker. You can tell this is my workout tracker. My desire log. Some journaling prompts. So I did a really good job with the front. I decided halfway through that this exercise is not for me. Love these nature games, even though I rarely fill them out. All right, and now you can see I've started to really get to kind of the same organizational system you see me do most weeks now. So I've been doing this for a while in terms of this form of decoration, and it works for me. You can see here that I had separated things out. I had another box for my social media, and I was finding that I found that to be too overwhelming, but I do like the layout with it. So if you ever feel like you need more than just the 3 boxes, here's one way to do 4. I actually kind of, now I'm thinking about like, do I want to put that back? Oh, maybe, we'll see. Because I do really like it. And then, this was the end of the month. These are some notes that I was making for my podcast. There you go. Some tutorial markers. So that was 1 year ago, desire. And now we are on to replenish. All right. So let me start by showing you what pens I'm going to try for this month. I just went to an Uli warehouse sale. So I don't know if you know the brand Uli. And they had these highlighters, slasher markers that are erasable. So you put them down and then you can erase through them. Now, once you erase through them, you actually can't, like, it's very hard to put anything down there, but that's okay. I sometimes do make mistakes, so I like being able to erase. Ooh, and that really, like, does not show through. I wasn't sure how much these would bleed, so that is exciting. So I'll be using these, highlighters, slash markers for the month. Yellow is definitely highlighter yellow. I'll just swatch these real quick to some music. those will be my highlighter options this month. And then Uli also makes these I think they're called radiant pens. They're sparkle pens. And so they will go with, this is kind of a pink. I don't know if the sparkle will catch in the camera or not, but I will swatch these to a little bit of music now. All right, so let's find out the ghosting. Oh, not too bad. You may not even be able to see that in the camera, but there is the tiniest amount, but it's not gonna bother me. So, wow, good job, Uli. Those are super fun. Those are gonna be fun to use for the month. I will say that I used last month the S Notes, Sharpie S Note pens, dual-ended, and there is a bit more actual ghosting from those than from these, but again, not too bad. I did occasionally see it more than I expected through the page, but it didn't bother me. All right, so let's go through what I'm going to do with you this month, which is a little different from last month. Last month I showed you how I did a weekly spread. And this month, I think I want to try to focus on using the front of this a bit more often. And so that means I'm going to do some changing of some categories, some different things. And I'm just going to walk you through what I'm going to do to make this work even better for me. So let's get started. Okay. August, you always get a little note from the creator, Miha. So she'll tell you about Replenish and things that are going on in her life and in ways to use this to enhance yours. Replenish means to fill or build up again. Here's the whole year if you ever need it. And then here is the August calendar. So I'm going to use what I called my future log, and I'm going to decorate this calendar with the pens. I'm going to choose mainly pink and green to go with the top, maybe some orange. Actually, I think I'm going to do pink and 2 greens. Sorry, I got COVID and I'm still getting over it with the cough. So I'm going to add some stickers to really enjoy how this goes. So the first thing is I have a lot of birthdays. So I have pulled out the Birthday Basics by Kel of a Plan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birthdays that I want to focus on. So let's see how these fit. These are really small boxes, to be pretty honest with you. And I'm having some trouble pulling them off, and I don't have my tweezers right next to me. Who starts a video where they know they're using stickers without... Oh, Megsters. Okay. So it's a little bigger. Ah, why, sticker, why? Okay, woo. That was scary. In, sticker scares. But anyway. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just put this down in the middle of the day. There we go. So the 6th is our cousin. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's like a little thing on it. Okay. It's all right. I want to, let's see. Landon's birthday. I don't know why I didn't just grab a pen, but that would have been too smart too smart. Let's grab some pens here. Okay. Landon's birthday. Let's see what else I can use in this book. I do like this celebrate. Okay. I might use another birthday sticker. Let's do that. Let's see. There was that bright orange. Oh, here we go. At the top. Nothing like overlooking the obvious. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tweezers. Be right back. Now I got some tweezers here. Ooh. Oh, now I can't pull up the stickers. This a little bit of embarrassment. All right, that's all right. And then we'll put birthday here. And this we'll put in orange. Because I know that my cousin loves orange. There we go. All right. So that's 2 birthdays. Only 4 more to go. Okay. Let's see what else we've got in here. We've got some quotes. Those are always good. Do some smaller boxes that I could probably cut up in such a way to fit in the box. Yeah, let me show you what that would look like. I wonder, let's use this green one. I know I told you I was going to stick with the pinks and the greens, and then I done green, I guess, but then I did orange, but that's all right. Okay, now I've got scissors. I swear I prepped for this, but somehow, not so much. Oh, World Humanitarian Day. That's really nice. I'm gonna have to cover it, but that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm just cutting this down. And then, okay, yep, that's great. Do a little bit of kind of sticker surgery, so to speak. Okay. Wasn't quite straight here. All right, let me put this down. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cover World Humanitarian Day. So I'm trying not to cover the date. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cover the date because quite frankly, I know what comes between 18 and 20. At least I hope I do. All right, there we go. Then this is Gianna's birthday. All right. Let's see what else we have. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if the 2 greens bother me or not. We'll see. It was a fun way to try. Okay. You could, of course, just do a dot in pink. Why not? For the next one, just do a dot. And then there we go, Jenny's birthday. All right, then we have, let's see. Love this cake. I used it last time. I may use it again. I love the presents and the balloons too. They're a little big for the space, but I made it work. I could do another pink one. Pink box and do this again. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so this is Grandma's birthday, which is here on the 27th. Okay, well, it's a new moon, that's fun. Oh, I cut this one a little shorter, but that worked out very well. There we go. Fun. Then one more. All right, I think I will use a piece of cake. Just because my friend Dawn, I think, will appreciate the idea of cake on her birthday. Okay. I could keep going, but I think I'll just use this one. There we go. Okay, so those are the birthdays. That's a very birthday heavy month for me, but super fun. And then I do a little traveling. So I grabbed the travel book. I am flying, so I'm hoping that there are little plane icons. Yes, okay. So I fly out on the 7th. And then I fly home on the 11th. Because I'm a nerd, I always like to put the plane going up when I fly out and going down when I fly home. All right, last but not least, at this time at least, I have a book club that I affectionately call Wine Club. Sometimes we drink more wine than we do talk about books. And I grabbed the Happy Hour sticker book for this to find a glass of wine to put on the 13th. All right, we'll do this glass of red wine here. I think we'll put it this way. And we'll put Wine Club. There we go. So there is my monthly spread. I did grab, I don't know. Monthly spreads are hard for me because I don't feel like they are cohesive. And some of that is obviously my fault. In this case, I just grabbed stickers in different colors that are kind of related to this part up here. But I want to try something, even though I'm going to be really disappointed if it doesn't work. So what happens if I white out? Oh, I don't know that it matters, but it seems to matter if you use the whiteout thing that corresponds with the actual pen you used. But I'm going to try whiting that out because that's the point of these markers. And then what? Oh, yeah. You can write over it. just not with the original pen, both other pens. Okay, so I like that a little better. And yeah, I just always feel like there needs to be, I don't know, some cohesiveness to everything. But I don't know how to make it cohesive. So yeah, there you go. Maybe I would have been happier if I'd used these birthday stickers on every birthday. Maybe that would have made it feel more cohesive. I don't know. I'll keep playing with it, but I do like decorating these monthlies. All right. So you can see it comes through, but that's, that's where that is where I, messed up and used multiple pens. So, and then I will go through, I had just a few things on September from last month. So I will add these here. And then I will go through October, but I'll do that off camera because I need my phone calendar to do that. I will do the July reflections. Now, the August intentions, I'm going to make a change here. I haven't used this page in quite a while because it just hasn't, my intentions, I don't know, these categories feel annual to me. They don't feel monthly. It's just how my brain is working right now. But I do have goals or intentions for specific areas of my life. So I'm going to change all of these categories. And see if that gets me to use this page. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have intentions for my business. For this channel. I'm going to have intentions for my couple aspects of my job. For my podcast and for my choir, which is the San Diego Festival Chorus. All right, so I'm going to try and use these categories and see if that doesn't increase some of my using this page and my intentionality in these areas as kind of a monthly goal here. So we'll see. And then if I want, I might add some decoration, but right now, I'll start with that. Haven't figured out anything I'm going to do with the mood or the habit tracker, so for now I'm just going to skip over those. I am going to try and use this as an exercise tracker. And what I'm going to do is just write down what I actually do. I like how I feel, and I like, using this on like scale of kind of how well it went. So I'll just do that, and we'll just track what I actually do. I have a plan where essentially Mondays and Fridays I do CrossFit. Tuesdays and Saturdays I go for a run. Wednesdays I do yoga. Thursdays and Sundays I take off. That's always my kind of plan. My plans can change. If I'm ever super sore and I need to do more yoga, I can do yoga. But I'm finding that if that's my overall plan, then we'll see how I actually do on that plan when I write down what workouts I actually did. Gratitude log again. What is the theme? The theme is replenish. We'll see. Again, because I have a gratitude journal, this is like duplicating work. But I love the prompts, so I'll definitely do them. The prompts say, who is one of your favorite people that brings positive energy into your life? What are 5 things you cannot live without? Why? And what are the activities that bring you immense joy and energy? So those will be fun to fill out. The replenishment exercise says, think back to a time when you feel completely replenished, recharged, refueled, a time when you felt full. If you can't think of a time, think of a future moment in which you can feel this way. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? What do you see, hear, taste, smell, and touch? Be as specific as possible. This activity says to spend a few minutes and write down a list of things that drain you or feel heavy. Don't hold back and list as many as you can. Then circle the top 3 that deplete you of energy and joy. And what changes can you implement that can transition these areas into a more positive, joyful energy? So that's a great activity. There's a turtle, sea turtle to color, a sketch. Feeling replenished is key to increased productivity and happiness. Sketch or write things that help you feel replenished. If I do this, when I do this, let's say when I do this, this will become a sticker collage. I can tell you that right now. Teriyaki salmon bowl with pineapple salsa. I want to try this. I will hopefully be trying this month. And then create your own bingo. Okay, have some fun with self-care this month. Challenge yourself to complete your own bingo. Okay, I really like it better when they provide us the bingo board, but they didn't, and that's okay. So I am going to start to fill this out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do these 3 colors. Okay. So I'm just going to start writing some things out. So something that gives me some self-care, using a face mask. And I don't mean for COVID. Listening to a podcast. And I'm just going to put it plural because I listen to a lot of podcasts. Go for a walk. And I'm going to count this as an additional walk. I walk the dog somewhere between 2 and 4 times a day. So this will be in addition to that. Doing a dance break. This is where I literally put on a song and dance. Actually take a lunch break. I have a tendency to work through my lunch. I'm going to do, I think, some sort of game night. I don't always love to play games, but I do enjoy having people over. Similar to that, a wine night. And of course, a planner night. This is an evening where it's just me and my planners, maybe some planner friends, we'll see. And then I love to read, so how about finish a book? I just say read one, but I read like every day, so it's really about finishing a book. Using a hair mask. So similar to a face mask, but for my hair. Doing my nails. Let's see how I've got them done right now. They're a few weeks old now, so I really need to do them again. They're starting to chip a little, but that's okay. Do a coffee break. This will be more than just getting my coffee, but actually sitting and enjoying the coffee for a minute. Going camping. Would be another one. Maybe a picnic. Oh, see if I can get my husband to go on a picnic with me. Go to the ocean. I live in San Diego, so I can do that. I can do, it really is self-care for me to actually sleep in for a day. It is self-care for me to buy stickers. Let's be honest, friends. I love stickers. Cooking is self-care for me. Let's go for a hike. Guilt-free TV, I'm gonna call it. Sometimes I watch TV, but then I feel guilty about it. What else? All right, friends, I need your help. Help me think of 4 more ideas of things I could do for self-care. You can put those in the comments below. That would be fabulous. I'm not a big bath person, so that's why you don't see baths on here. But yeah, what else? If you think of any, let me know. And what I think of, I'll try to let you know. All right. Then you've got this circle Sudoku. This is kind of just a little game. All right, here's this month's riddle. I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone uses me. What am I? I was thinking maybe something like lead for a pencil, but I don't know if that actually comes from a mine. Feeling a little ignorant right now. So that's my first thought. Something that's surrounded by wood. But I don't know. I mean, you could have lead pipes and they're not surrounded by wood, so probably not. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think is the answer. And again, you know, you never know when you might, I'll find some way to celebrate you if you get the correct answer. Monthly expense tracker. Again, I might try to challenge myself to talk about, like, to write down sticker purchases. Let's do that. Monthly sticker expense tracker. Because let's be honest, I love me some stickers. I purchase a lot of them. So I don't love the way I just wrote the word sticker, but that's okay. It happens. There's part of me literally that wants to white it out and try again. I won't. Okay. Then this month actually starts on a Monday. So this is going to start with August 1st. And you have seen after this, it gets to be the same each week. My first theme of the month is just brights. So that will be fun. But you've seen how I do that. You saw that last month. So I am not going to do that with you today. But I do love this tracker as my catch-all. So this is where I write down what it is that I need to do after I have figured out. So this is where I write down, I should say, like, this is what I will actually try to get done on these specific days. And so if I have working on a project, the project itself will be in another planner, and then this will just have the little pieces of the project that need to get done on those specific days. But that's why I am thinking about adding back in that social media piece as a way to remind myself to do the social media. Tempting. Do you like how I decided that the yellow wouldn't show up very well as a pen, so I just did black? I kind of actually like that look. Yeah. So. Okay, sorry. Thinking in my head and not out loud, which is not very fun for a video. But that is my July to August Silk and Sonder. If you do have any questions about Silk and Sonder, please let me know. And Kit Kat, if you're watching this, reach out to me for your reward for getting the answer correct. All right, everyone, have a fantastic day and a fantastic month. And I'll be back next month with August to September. Bye.